Good evening, Gooners. Good evening, football fans, and welcome along to this show, which is a preview to the Arsenal versus Brentford game tomorrow night. And with me, as always, I've got the genius, the mathematician, the god amongst men, Statman Rich. How you doing, mate?
Very good, thanks. And yourself?
Yeah, not bad, not bad. Hopefully, we'll pick it up from after the Chelsea game. So I'm looking forward to this one. Obviously, we're going to be doing a watch along tomorrow for it, aren't we?
Yes, we're doing a watch along, definitely.
So yeah, that'll be good. Right, let's get into it, Rich. What do you want to start with?
Well, shall we have a look at the stats overall?
Yeah, please do.
Right. So at home this season, Arsenal scored 2.6 goals, and we concede 0.3. Brentford concede score a goal away from home this season, and concede 2. So anything above 2-1 is the optimal score for your score predictions if you are betting. So over 3 goals is if you're a better man in your bets. Last 10 games, we've won 7, had 2 draws, 1 loss. In that period, we've scored 17 goals, and Brentford have scored 8.
Okay.
So, again, in the Premier League, and that loss, our loss was at Brentford when they got promoted.
All right.
Since then, we've had 2 draws and 7 wins against them.
Oh, cool. Very good. Very good indeed.
Yeah. Our home form, the last 5, we've had 5 wins. Brentford have had 3 losses, 2 wins. Our evening kickoffs, in the last 12 evening kickoffs we've played, we've won 10 out of them. 10 out of the last 12. For Brentford, in their last 11 midweek Premier League games, they've only won 1 of them.
Right.
So that's really the stats. So how will that affect the game? I think we will be dominant. It'll be when we get into the predicted lineup, I'll go with what I think I'd do for this. There'll be a couple changes here and there, and there'll be a few that will depend on coming back from injury, etc.
Of course.
So, but I think personally those are the things. Shall we get into because you've looked at Brentford, what you think are their danger men?
Yeah, I think Thiago. I mean, I'm going to go into this because Igor Thiago, he seems to be scoring quite a lot of goals for them. He scored 2 against Burnley in the 81st. It was a penalty in the 86th minute. And there was also Dango. How do you pronounce his second name, Rich?
Watara.
Yes, he scored in the 92nd minute against Burnley. But you could chuck in there that it was Burnley. Do you know what I mean? So
yeah,
they're not the force they were, are they, Brentford?
No, but you look at who they've lost.
Mm-hmm.
Not only players, but coaching wise,
But manager as well. Yeah.
And though the recruitment seems to be pretty good, and they're in a reasonable position. isn't maybe necessarily where. Well, let's have a look. You predicted them to finish the season 14th.
Mm-hmm.
I've predicted them to finish 14th, and Mark 11th. So we sort of mid-table-ish, and that's where
Yeah,
they are. I think they're 10th at the moment,
I think so.
10th,
Yeah,
11th.
yeah, I think they are. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, so they're roughly where I'd expect them to be, if they're going to finish in around those sort of places.
Hmm. So I just wanted to bring up Thomas Frank actually. Obviously, going to Tottenham, and it's not quite working out for him at Tottenham. Do you think he would have had a better time at Brentford?
I think Brentford was the easy choice, wasn't it? Stay at Brentford, uh, carry on what he's doing, but you want to test yourself at the best level, and Tottenham was the next step up.
No, I get that. I get that. I get that. So
I just think where there's been he's had injuries, but there are certain players that haven't performed yet for him.
yeah. So how do you see?
Savvy Shimmons was supposed to be, and Kudos are supposed to be the ball carriers and the ones to take the ball and keep the ball for them. They haven't performed anywhere near what the
No,
level he was probably expecting.
no, no. As Xavi Simmons definitely hasn't.
Yeah.
Um,
So, and then you've got the likes of Van der Ven and Romero. I mean, it's very hard when you get in. They've had a lot of injuries in that back line, but Spurs fans aren't going to like the pragmatic approach at home, because they're more about cavalier attacking, adventurous, going full front foot football at home. They'll take it away from home if it gets some results, but at home, if you're not getting results, they'll turn on you really quickly.
of course, yeah, yeah, yeah. It's the nature of the beast, isn't it?
Yeah, they saw it under Conte, didn't like it. They saw it under Mourinho, didn't like it. And they've seen it under.
And
But the reality is, you've got to look at the look at the quality in depth at the squad they've got, and they
yeah.
haven't got that.
So Ivan Toney, if he was still at Brentford, would you be more worried?
Yeah, yes, without Gabriel and Saliba, if Saliba may be back, I would be worried, because uh, he's a brute in the air, and I see him bullying maybe Mascara, and not so much Hincapi, but still maybe bullying, going up against Saliba and bullying him a bit.
So you say about bullying. Have they got the players now to bully Arsenal?
Well, I still think they've got ones that will be. I mean, you look at the size of most, they're over 6 foot, a lot of them. So they'll try and be as physical as possible, but I don't think they can bring the intensity or the quality Chelsea have got.
Yeah, no. I mean, yeah, yeah. Like for example, if Brentford went down to 10 men, it would be a different game again, wouldn't it?
Yeah, and we're at home. Uh,
Yeah,
I think that I think that I think we play that Chelsea game differently at the Emirates than we do at Stamford Bridge.
yeah, yeah. Probably. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So, how do you see Brentford lining up, mate? In your opinion?
Uh, well, I think they'll probably go with a 4-3-3. I mean, they
Okay.
might go with a 5-3-2, but that 4-3-3. Rico Henry on the left hand side
Mm-hmm.
likes to get forward quite a bit. Solid back for with Keith Kelleher in goal, and he's a decent enough goalkeeper. Maybe not quite the top standard, but he'll still save more goals than he lets in for him. Asia, I think. I can't remember the other guys' names. Is it? Oh, what's his? I think it's. Is it Bell? You got Berg. You got Collins, and Collins, isn't it? Nathan Collins.
Mm-hmm.
He might be a bit of a and Collins and Asia, and
You've got Ethan Pinnock as well, haven't you?
And Ethan Pinnock, yeah. So,
Yeah.
But they'll probably be the ones and Vanderberg is the right. I think is a right-sided defender. So and then you go into the midfield. I'm looking at Damsgaard, Henderson, and maybe Hickey.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Now their forward line is quite interesting. I reckon Watara, maybe Shard, and is there a Jesus guy as well, isn't there? I believe.
What in the forwards? 1 second. Let me just see.
I think.
Igor
Tiago is a good.
Yeah, Igor Tiago, and then you've got Keane Lewis Potter. Lewis Potter.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he'll start or whether he'll come on.
Right. Okay.
But Shard, Watara, and then what? Then one of Potter or Tiago.
You've also got Reece Nelson, apparently. I don't know if he's listed in the forwards.
Yeah.
Kevin Shade.
Did we sell him or was it that alone? I can't remember.
Oh, okay. Am I reading off the wrong? I hope not.
No, he's there. I just can't remember if we loaned him or sold him.
I don't know if we did sell him or it is a loan, mate. To be honest with you, I can't remember.
So if it's a loan, he won't be eligible. If we sold him,
of course not. Of course not. Yes.
But if we sold him, he would be.
Yeah. Now, if they did play recently, let's say we did sell him, okay?
Yeah.
And they did play Reece Nelson. He could be a threat.
Well, up against. Well, it will either be against Skelly or Calafiori, wouldn't it? So.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. I think either of those would keep him quiet.
Yeah, possibly, but anybody's a threat these days.
But he'd want to prove something, wouldn't
he? Yeah.
As all ex-players do.
Okay, let's talk about Arsenal for a second. Well, more than a second, but let's talk about Arsenal. What team do you see Arteta going with against these guys? Do you see the same one as Chelsea, or do you think he'll try something different?
Well, he may go the same, but I'd like to see some changes, and we'll go through the changes I'd like to see.
Go for it, mate. Go for it.
Right. Ramsdale starts. Raya starts. I mean,
that's all right, mate.
Having a Brian moment.
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. Brian moment.
Yeah. Ben White right back.
Oh, you think he'll go with Ben White, not Timber, no?
Well, I think he'll probably start Timber, but I for rest and rotation, we got Villa the weekend. I want Timber fit and ready for Villa.
Okay, good shout.
So looking at and we've got injured. We've got players injured, and we aren't that great. We haven't got massive depth out there. So White to start.
Okay.
Now if Saliba's fit, Saliba.
Yeah.
Then Mascara.
Mm-hmm.
And then Skelly.
Right. Okay. So you're also resting Calafiori for the Villa game, yeah?
Calafiori and Hincapi would be rested if Saliba's fit.
If Saliba's fit, right? Yeah. Okay.
If Saliba's not fit, then it's Mascara, Hincapi, and Skelly. But
okay.
Then we get into the midfield. One slight change here. It'd be Zubimendi, it would be Royce, and it would be Odegaard.
Is that because Odegaard needs the minutes, or because
To get minutes into Odegaard, to give
right.
give a bit of rest to Eza, and just to freshen things up.
Right, okay, cool. Yeah, I agree with that. I'm not going back to your defence for a second as well. It's not a bad shout for Ben White.
No,
Not a bad shout at all. I agree. End of the day, let Timber have a rest. Keep him for Aston Villa, definitely. So that's a
and
good
at the
shout.
end of the day, you can after about 70 minutes, 70 minutes, you can bring Timber on just to get a few minutes in his legs,
Yeah,
so he's still
keep him on the
just keep maintain his levels.
So up front then, what are you going up front?
Saka right, because I don't see Dangermen. You could go Madueke, but I'd still go Saka. He's probably our biggest threat.
Okay.
I'd go Gyökeres, and then I'd go Madueke
Instead of Martinelli.
instead of Martinelli.
Okay.
Manage minutes and between these players. You've got Jesus on the bench to come off, cover any one of those three positions. Marino can cover.
Gyökeres.
And Martinelli can cover either wing position as well.
Very good point. Very good point.
And then you'd have Norgard to come on for either Zubimendi or Royce, and Eza to come on for one of either one of them as well.
Yeah.
Or he could, and Nwaneri could cover Odegaard if you needed him to. So you've got options there. It's just that we aren't. It's not a full squad we're working with at the moment, and I'm wanting to, especially defensively, rest one. Timber's played a lot of 90 minutes. Get some rest into him while you can, and again, maybe against Villa a weekend, give him 60 minutes, and then bring White on if you've got the luxury of doing that, and just allow these players a little bit of rest.
No, I absolutely understand where you come from, but you could. I'll just chuck something in there as well. You can also flip if you wanted to. If you were playing Madueke on the left and Saka on the right, you could always flip them.
Yeah,
Just
I mean, your other option as well is you could put Mosquera on the right and White as centre back.
Yeah, no, you could.
And then have sort of Hincapié and Skelly if you wanted to. So you've got the options there if Saliba isn't thing. So you just it's about having versatility and Arteta making the right choices.
And the thing is, it can make you unpredictable as well.
Yeah.
If you're flipping players, it can make you unpredictable, can't it?
Yeah. And as I said, I haven't gone wild and made a host of changes there, but I've made enough just to keep players fresh. I mean, you've got to think Madueke and Martinelli have only just come back from injury. Gyökeres has only just come back from injury. Jesus hasn't played any minutes yet, but is looking for first minutes. So, and you don't know what the outcome with Trossard and Saliba. He said days, but it might not be, and they might not be fit until the weekend. So
yeah, well, again,
Havertz is still weeks away. So
yeah,
and you still want to keep those the end of December.
You still want to keep those two, as in Trossard and who was the other one you said? Saliba, wasn't it?
Yeah. So
you'd want to keep them for Villa, really, wouldn't you?
Yeah, and you don't want to over tax them when they've had niggles. Yeah. Even though it's only little niggles, it's not worth taking that risk with them.
Should we do the combined 11 then? Should we try that?
Okay.
Yeah, and then we can go on to other stuff after that. Yeah.
Yeah.
So combined 11. Let's try and do a combined 11. But let's be fair. I don't think many players would actually get into a combined 11 the way Arsenal are playing at the moment and the way Brentford are playing, Richard.
Yeah, and this is the thing, isn't it?
Mm. Yeah.
I mean, it's very hard to
So come
see
on,
past. But I'll try and be as fair as I can.
it's going to come across as quite biased, but we've got to try and do it, haven't we? So
Yeah.
Right. So in goal, I'll do it with you. Yeah, I'll do it with you. Yeah.
Yeah.
In goal.
So in goal.
Raya for me.
Yeah, Raya for me.
Yeah, hands down. Sorry, Brian. I know how you feel about him. If you're watching this later, there's your apology, but it is what it is. Right, back four. I understand where you're coming from with Timber. With the rest, I totally get it.
Just give me a second because
Yeah.
there is a player here, but I just want to see where he would be.
Where he'd fit in.
Yeah, he's in the. He's. I've just got to see what they have, what position they have him in. Whether it's and this might.
I'm going to go Timber. I'm going to, while you're doing that, I'm just going to say why I say Timber right back, because the man's a machine. I understand where you're coming from. Give him a rest when you can.
Yeah.
But he's levels, mate. He's absolute levels.
Yeah. So if you're going on the fittest, Timber's my right back.
Yeah. Okay. Well, it doesn't have to be the fittest. I'm just saying that's why I've picked.
Yeah.
That's why I've picked Timber. Right. We're getting into the middle now. Yeah. Middle of the back four. Oh. Do any of the Brentford defenders get in the middle? They don't really, do they?
Well, if Saliba's not fit, maybe Yanalt, but that's about it.
Right, okay. Yeah, maybe it's different because Saliba and Gabriel aren't playing. I don't know. But Mosquera, if Saliba's fit, obviously Saliba gets in there every day of the week.
Yeah.
You know. For me, Ben White or Mosquera next to him.
All right.
Okay, so take your pick out of them two.
Yeah, well, for me, as I said, if Saliba's not fit, I'd go Yanalt, but that's fair enough.
Yeah. Oh, Saliba's not fit. Sorry, if Saliba's not fit, I don't know that much about. I'm going to be honest. I don't know that much about Yanalt, so I am going to stick with my Mosquera, Ben White.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
Yeah. Right.
Left centre back.
Left centre back. Miles Lewis Skelly for me. If Calafiori's having, if Calafiori.
No, left centre back, not left back.
Oh, sorry, left centre back. I apologise. Left centre back. Well, Hencape for me.
Yeah, Hencape for me.
Yeah, I've got to be honest. All right, sorry, left back now. Yeah, I'm in the right position now. Sorry, dude. Calafiori, but if Calafiori isn't fit, it's got to be Miles Lewis Skelly.
Well, Calafiori for me, but if I'm fit, I'd go for Rico Henry of Brentford.
Okay, fair enough. Has he got the experience of Lewis Skelly then?
He's a former Arsenal player. He's been in their first team. He's not very. He is injury prone, but he is a decent left back. Well, he can play in about 6 positions: left back, centre back, right mid, centre mid, or left midfield.
Okay.
Across those.
Flipping it, he's quite versatile, isn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah. Right, so that's the back four sorted out, isn't it?
Yeah.
So we're going midfield now, right?
Yeah.
Zubamendi, mate, all day long.
Zubamendi, yeah.
All day long, mate. I don't know what it is about him. He brings something different to Arsenal.
Yeah.
And you know when you can't, do you know what it is? You probably can because you're a big Zubamendi fan, right? But you know when you can't put your finger on it, but you just know there's something there that's just special.
Yeah.
And I know he's got a few yellow cards lately, but
But both of those are, I think, come from refs totting up process, and it's not necessary for what he's done, it's for what others have done on the pitch, and refs
Yeah.
have gone, I've got to get hold of this.
Yeah,
And he's just been unlucky to be the one.
I mean, Rice as well next. It's got to be Rice.
Yeah, I don't see it.
No,
I don't see any of the midfielders getting into this,
no.
unfortunately.
Right. You know I'm an Odegaard fan.
Yeah,
But I still think he'll be on the bench. I think I just don't think he's got enough in his legs yet. I don't think he'll start with him. I think he will go with Eze.
right.
But I don't mind if he does start with Odegaard. I'm not saying that he should and he shouldn't. I'm just saying I just think Odegaard will be on the bench, mate.
Yeah, well, for me, I'd start Odegaard, and I'd possibly even start Nwaneri, just because I'd like to leave Eze on the bench, cover full left wing, or either Rice or Zuba-Mendy.
Good shout. Good shout. No, I get that.
And
But I just think if Odegaard, if he could start Odegaard, and you could be absolutely right. And then he'll either be cover for Odegaard or he'll be cover for one of the wings.
Yeah.
Yeah. We agree on that point, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, cool. It's not very easy to pick a Brentford player, to be honest, mate. Only because I think the main reason it's not easy to pick a Brentford player is because their win-loss ratio. They haven't really shone.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
I mean, I might surprise you, but only because I'm looking at certain
aspects
of, and with fitness levels of certain forwards of ours, they might. I'm picking off that criteria as well.
Yeah, that's fine. Right, so we're going to go for the three now, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. So Saka on the right.
Saka on the right all day long.
Yeah. Oh, who goes on the left? Do you know what? Going on this season, if Trossard's fit, Trossard.
Okay.
Because I think Martinelli's been more of an impact player this season.
Yeah. I get that.
So I would go Trossard on the right, mate. Sorry, on the left.
I'd go Ouattara. He's got 4 goals, 3 goals, 4 assists this season in the Premier League.
That's pretty good numbers, yeah.
And again, he's versatile, can play in 5, 6 different positions. So if you wanted to bring another player on, you could swap him into another position quite easily.
Yeah, because like you said, I think you said pre-show before we started the show, he can play in 6 different positions, can't he?
Yeah, we can play in the three forward lines, either left midfield or right midfield. He can play left back as well.
Mm-hmm.
So he's got plenty of versatility and cover there. So
right. So in the number 9 position, yeah, might be a bit of a shock. I would start with Jesus.
Well, for me, it would be Sharda from Brentford. Right, only because I'm not sure either Gyökeres or Jesus is fit enough to start the match, and I don't. Even though I like Marino, I'd be going for a natural striker in that position, and Brentford have. It's sort of they have the choice of Potter, Sharda, or
actually thinking about it, I'm going to change it. Yeah,
I'm going
to change it. I'm going to go for Brentford's Thiago.
Yeah. The reason I went for Sharda is he he holds the ball up slightly better than for me than the Thiago, but that's a personal preference of mine.
Yeah. Right, mate. So there we go. We've tried to do a combined 11. All right. Sorry there weren't many Brentford players in it, but
that's for quality, gap in
yeah,
quality.
yeah.
We've been as fair as we can, to get 3 players, and that's from me.
That means something.
And you got a couple in from you. It's pretty good. I mean, we haven't been completely biased, but
No.
we've just said we struggle to see where Brentford players are better in certain positions than us. And I don't think they are. So,
Well, before we go, mate, I've got one more question for you. Right? Break down the tactics that you think Arteta will use against Brentford, mate.
pretty much what we've seen. I mean, starting shape's 4-3-3, but we'll move into sort of a 4-4-2 or 4-3-3 defensively, and it'll be either a 2-3-2-3 in attack,
Mm-hmm.
or 3-2-5.
Mm-hmm.
But that will be fluid, and I expect to see us really dominate Brentford, and Brentford to try and hit us on the counter down the wings.
So it's a midfield. It's going to be a midfield game, isn't it?
Well, for us it will be, but I see Brentford trying to hit us over the top, get throw-ins, get corners and set pieces, and try and hurt us that way.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
But I don't think they'll play too much around the back. They won't want to be pushed in on us.
Pixie May or Lily May?
Don't care. I'm on the thing.
Are you?
Yes.
Oh.
So I'll come and talk to you in a minute. All right.
Okay.
Happens every show. Oh well.
All right. So sorry about that.
That's all right, mate. It happens. It just happens. I mean, we have to go with it, mate. That's what you get. That's what happens when you're recording. You need to get yourself an on-air light, mate.
I don't think it would matter much. But
No, probably not. But Rich, end of the day, it's an important 3-pointer. It is an important 3-pointer. We can't take Brentford. They're not going to, we can't take them for granted. We do need the 3 points to maintain the lead at the top of the table. But I do think we're strong enough. It shouldn't be a problem. Is there anything you want to say before I close this one down, bro?
Not really. I'm happy with pretty much everything we've got there, and that would be my the way I do it.
Yep, that's cool. Right, I'm going to get all the housework out the way, mate, and then we'll close this one down. All right. So
yeah.
Right, guys, as you can see on the screen, there is a QR code for the Big Sunday quiz show, which is something new that in the North Bank are trying. You'll see there's a QR code, as I said. If you scan that, it will take you to the website. Sign up for the quiz. Doesn't cost you anything. It's just a bit of fun. But if it really takes off, there'll be prizes and other stuff. You know what I mean? So get involved. It only takes a second. It takes 30 seconds to register. Get involved. Join in. Be part of something. Yeah. Richard, thank you so much for being here today and doing this show with me, mate. I appreciate it. You are, as I say, you know your stuff. Genuinely, I want this to be a three points for the Arsenal. We will be doing a watch along tomorrow evening. What time's the kickoff, Rich?
7:30.
7:30. So we'll be going live from 7. Yeah.
Well, depends on shots fired, doesn't it?
Oh yeah. Well, it could be 7:15. Depends how long shot fire take. So that's coming tomorrow, guys. Anything else you want to say before we close out, Rich?
No, that's it. I think that's pretty much everything we've needed to cover. So,
Yeah. Don't forget, guys, after watching this or while you're watching this, please give us a like, a share, and a subscribe. Help in the North Bank out. Let's get the numbers up. You know, get the subs up. Much appreciated. We do appreciate your support and your ongoing support. So that's it. All I can say is, come on, you Gunners.
come on, you Gunners.
And you know how it goes. Take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. Love each other. Peace. We're out of here.